So number 6. This one is called the loyalist. A majority, if we could pull a majority of people and put them into one of these categories, a lot of them would be a 6. These are called the loyalists, also known as the skeptic. I thought my wife was this for a long time because every idea I had, she would shoot it down. She would tell me, well, what about this? What about that? What if this person quits? What if they... And I'd be like, babe, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. We got it. But she would always shoot it down. I thought in the beginning this was her, but let me keep going here. They're always preparing for the worst case scenario. They always have the what if in mind. Well, what if this happens? Listen, you want the loyalist on your team. They're your best advisor, especially for someone like me who's like, let's just go. We'll figure it out. I need someone to back me up and say, hey, slow down, pump the brakes. What about this? What about that? But they have some challenges. They can be anxious and they can be Debbie Downers. You know what I mean? Like they can be like, oh, bring the mood down. Like, let's go swimming. What about sharks? Woo! And you kind of bring the mood down, you know? That's a 6. All right, let's go to number 7. I know some 7s here today. My daughter's a 7. These are the enthusiasts. We call them the fun one. Where's Randy at? Randy left the building. Randy has left the building. Okay, he's talking. Never mind. The fun one, the enthusiast. These people love to have fun. They love life. They want to have fun. They want to avoid bad feelings at all costs. At all costs. My daughter, if I bring up something sad, she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to watch sad movies. I'll watch dramas. I'll tear up and I'll watch like a movie or whatever, and I'll tear up listening to music, and she's like, Dad, I don't want to hear that. That's all. And she just loves to have fun. She went to Oklahoma. We live in Houston. She wanted to go to college in Oklahoma. I said, why? Just to do something different, Dad. Just to be away from you guys. She just wanted to have fun. I want to be where there's snow. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a nurse. Oh, okay, but I want to be a traveling nurse. I'm like, okay. 7s, I've had 7s on the team. They are hard to tie down because they do not want to be committed to one thing for too long. And so I've even done this test with my team several times, and every time one of my staff members comes up and says they're a 7, within 6 months they're gone. Every time. Okay, cool. But listen, they're great to be around. They bring the party with them. The challenges are they kind of can be distracted, they hate being bored, and they're not good with commitment. Anyone think they're a 7? Anyone know a 7? Okay, I got one hand. Cool, we're in it. Number 8, the challenger. Oh, I got a special relationship with the challenger. The challenger, also known as the boss. They deny their own weakness by asserting control and authority. They're very strong leaders. They have a little bit of need to stick up for the little person, to speak up for the person who's not being heard. These tend to be the loud ones in politics, right? On one side or the other. They're like, oh, they got their opinions and they're going to be heard. These make great bosses because they're strong leaders, they're confident, and they like to protect others. They do it for other people. But they have some challenges too. They can be blunt. Some people would say rude. They can be intimidating. You kind of get around and you're like, man, my wife, okay, this is my wife. Okay. She can be the challenger. So she's the one, if there's a problem, Danielle, can you take it? We need someone to pay. We need to take care of this. We need to lower our rate. We got paid too much, whatever, or we got charged too much. She'll take care of it. But, man, what a great, valuable person to have on your team. So 8s and 3s can be confused. Some people will think they're a 3, but they're really an 8. It all boils down to what's your motivation. Is your motivation to appear successful? That's a 3. Is your motivation to help people? Then you might be an 8. Let's go to number 9. Number 9, the peacemaker. This is the last one, so you're going to be one of these 9 guys. This is known as the chill one. They have a motivation to avoid conflict. They don't like conflict. They want to keep the peace. They just want to keep the peace. If there is conflict in your organization or in their life, they just back up. Hey, I don't want any part. Can't we all just get along? They're great mediators, though. right? Because hey, let's get together. Let's talk this out, guys. Why are we fighting? I really don't want fighting. I don't like this. The 8, they love confrontation. They love to shake things up. Let's get a good debate going. Come on. But a 9, it makes them very uncomfortable. But that's the challenge, right? Because a 9 avoids conflict. And if you have a 9 on your team, they may not speak up. They may have great ideas, but not speak up because, I don't want to ruffle the feathers, especially if the boss is intimidating. So I've had a 9 at my friend. I've got a bunch of 9s on the team. I got some 1s, a 9, a 4. I think I'm a 3. I've got a 2. I don't have any 5s. I don't get along as well with 5s. But here's the thing. Understanding yourself. Now, this is a 3-hour workshop that I could go into. Like literally, we could dive deep. There's so many details. I want to encourage you all to do your own research into this and apply it with your team. You can have your team take some tests. As a matter of fact, keep going. We'll get to it in a sec. Here's the deal. Your company has a culture. Ian Morgan Cron. Ian, you can write that down. His name is Ian Morgan Cron. He is kind of like the expert in this. He's got his own podcast. It's called Typology. He brings guests onto his podcast that are entrepreneurs and artists and famous people and everyday average people. And they talk and he kind of dissects and goes in deep. But his teaching says that like if you own a business, your business will project one of these 9 personality types. So it's either going to be a peacemaker kind of business, it's going to be a perfectionist, a caregiver, or so on. And usually the one at the top will hire people that are like them. But we don't want people like us. We want a diverse team in the way that like I need someone to do the things that I'm not good at and to see things that aren't there and to have my blind spot. So, company culture. Next one. So here's a test for you guys while you're on the island. Take a picture of it. This is a free online Enneagram test. You can answer some questions. If you're not sure, hey, which one am I? You can answer some questions and you can decipher if you think the answer is what you think you are. But what I found is when you research this and you look into it, you can pretty much pinpoint what personality you are. Next one. We got 2 more. All right, so it's easy. 3 takeaways. Number 1, know yourself. Number 2, know your people. And number 3, I like using the Enneagram because it's a cheat sheet and will help you to connect with people on a deeper level. And then the last thing here, guys, just a couple quotes that I think are good. Martial artists master technique. Great leaders master people. Martial artists master technique, but leaders master people. Before you can lead, you got to be able to lead yourself. And then the last quote here, if you can understand someone's fears, motivations, and emotions, you can lead them anywhere. That's it. That's my time, guys. Thank you so much.